leadership in place. Why do we do this to ourselves as a people? Why? Why do we do this to ourselves? Sometimes when I see some of these things, I ask myself the question, so what you are doing, don't you know what you are doing is affecting the work? It's affecting the image of the company or the government institution in which you are working. And by extension, it affects the government of the day. Because the kind of perception you have of the officials that are working at the government institution is what you carry out. Oh, I'm carry on and I'll call her rough. Haven't we said a number of times in this country and on this platform that when you visit some hospitals, some of these nurses don't speak to you rightly? It is the same thing which is happening at some of these government institutions. It is the same thing. And this morning I want to call on leaders, CEOs, MDs, and what have you of these government institutions, all government institutions. You need to take a critical look at your front people. The persons who are coming there to meet you, meet first. You need to take a critical look at them. If it is important for you to organize some sessions, some training sessions for them, please do. Please do. Because we can't continue to have these persons organize or occupy some of these positions and do nothing. You the minister, you the CEO, you the MD, it comes back to hurt you. It comes back to hurt your image. Because the perception that will be taken out is that, oh, minister in Akrofi, dear, they don't know how to talk. And by extension, they would associate the minister to it. Even the minister doesn't even know how to talk or what have you. They will say all sorts of things. You should be minded as a minister. You should be minded as a CEO. Now, this morning, whenever I get to talk about some of these things, I get angry the more. Because that state agency is there to serve a certain purpose for you and I. It is not for you as an individual to be working there. Now, let me take time to address this issue. It is not for you as an individual to be working there for your self-interest, so to speak. It is not for you to be working there for your own interest or your family. That business wasn't established by only your family's, money. It was established, that company was established by the state, through the state coffers. And it's for the people, not you as an individual. So this morning, I want to call on all state authorities, leaders of the various state authorities, CEOs, MDs, ministers, deputies, and sometimes when you make your way past the disrespectful receptionist, and you get to the MD, the CEO, the minister's secretariat, you'll be met with another PA who is also disrespectful. It is as though that office belongs to us. Yes, of course, you are there to serve a certain purpose as a PA, as a secretary. But it doesn't belong to you. The minister of state who is working is not working for his own interest. He's working in the interest of the nation. And so it is incumbent on you as a PA, as a secretary, as a receptionist to be mindful of the courtesies you accord to these persons when they come there. This is what we should be doing. No, we're building a country. We're building a nation together. And so you and I have a say. If I am unable to criticize you there because perhaps I don't want to do a public show for people to know, but I have this platform. And you and I as Ghanaians have this platform to actually vent our spleen, to actually say to these people that enough of this nonsense which is going on at our public institutions. Because if I hadn't paid that money and had gone home, the utility provider would have come to my house to say that you are owing this amount of money. We are coming to disconnect you. And even those persons who come to our various homes to embark on the disconnection exercise, they don't even speak well. They don't speak well. They think that the country belongs to them. They carry the country on their shoulder. Whatever they want is what they tell you. This is the country we are building together. This is Ghana. This is the Ghana we've known all this while. And Ghana is hailed across, the continent for being one of the countries which democratic credentials is upheld. And, countries come here to learn about how we do our things here and what have you. But you and I, you the Ghanaian and I, who have lived all our lives in this country, know that there's more than meets the eye. We know that there's a lot at play. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of rot in the system that need to be dealt with. There's a lot in the system that need to be dealt with. No, let's call a spade a spade. Ghana is not out of the woods. Ghana is not heaven. We are hoping that gradually we can create the Ghana that would be safe and that we would all enjoy and say that this is Ghana. This is the Ghana we all collectively built together. But if you have some of these folks working at the various state agencies, and what do you call that thing, Esther? You call it Q-test, eh? The ladies. You get and then they will be applying Q-test on their nails during working period, working hours. No, you should be fired. You don't have anything doing there. You should be fired. When you went to school, what were you taught? As far as the course you read,